Okay, here's my introduction. Mm. 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 Lulu Danger's unsatisfying marriage takes a turn for the worse when the mysterious man from her past comes to the town to perform an event called an evening with Beverly Luff Linn for one magical night only. I was trying my technique where I only take one breath. Does that sound good?
Wow. Yeah, that was really pretty good. Okay.
I want to know where they got these people they cast in this movie because
I have a suspicion about this movie.
yes,
I have a suspicion that they went down. They heard that in New Zealand that they weren't quarantining anymore because they completely gotten rid of the virus, and I think that they all went down there and made a film. I honestly do.
yeah. And I didn't do enough research to even know anything. Usually I do some backstory or look into it, but I didn't look at anything.
And by the time you were done with it, you still didn't know anything.
Right. Well, when Aubrey comes on our show, she can explain it to us.
Yes. You know what? Normally, I have to say, Aubrey Plaza will try anything.
Yes.
She absolutely will try anything. But in this particular case, I think that they were having a problem determining who the protagonist was going to be. And therefore, you didn't really give a crap about anybody.
Well, I think this became, for me, it became a story about her and Colin. You know?
Yeah. Well, in the
love
end,
story.
In the end, it was a love story about her and Colin. But the thing is that particular angle of it just didn't seem to be a focus anywhere through it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I see your point. I kind of was sucked in a little bit though by the. It kind of was Napoleon Dynamite meets Twin Peaks, like David Lynch had that feel to it.
Yeah.
And then the characters were so weird. It's like Jermaine Clement, he looked like Brad or George Clooney, and then like Craig Robinson was definitely like Denzel Washington, and then Matt Berry was Brad Pitt. I mean, it was like they all looked amazing compared to the rest of the cast.
And they were there was a very the production design was trying to be very stylistic, but it wasn't. It's funny. I could tell that it was done in New Zealand because it wasn't stylistic. It had a very New Zealand feel to it. You know, it had a very down under kind of, everything was a little bit off. You know, it wasn't quite right. And
well, it's very simple, like the set design and the.
Yeah, it was super, super simple. But at the same time, there wasn't anything there that was really familiar. It was just kind of a little bit, you know, it's like there was another element there. It was, you could tell because the cars weren't even familiar. The cars were all, you know, Holdens and like whatever they could find that would drive on the right side of the road. And then that Cadillac.
Right. Yeah.
And you could also tell that they were making a big deal that they got the Cadillac because the Cadillac was only totally in the frame. Right? You know, it's like, here's the Cadillac. Da, da, da. And then it drives off and you were going, you know, that kind of reminds me of that thing where the producer wants to see the rubber mask for another 2 scenes because he paid $50,000 for it. Even though it doesn't work.
Exactly.
What the hell? You mean I'm going to pay $50,000 for a rubber mask and you only want to see it in 6 frames? I don't understand that. No, that's as much as it's going to work.
So they must have paid that one guy in the shop, the coffee shop. They must have paid him $100. They wanted to get their money's worth.
Exactly.
I don't know. I really kept thinking of Napoleon Dynamite, especially with the husband, the Mr. Danger.
Yeah, the narrowness of, you know,
there was definitely an early 90s independent film feel. That's what I mean.
Yeah, there was also a certain element of I want to say a narrowing of field. You know, like it felt like a writer who lives in a small area would put together.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, for instance, I say, you know, the concept of somebody going in and being a star from one little bird to the next is a stronger element when you live in one of those bergs
Right.
than it is when you're looking from the outside at somebody who knows what one of those bergs is. And you're going, huh, you know, that isn't really a thing, right? It kind of had that whole feeling altogether, like, this isn't really a thing.
Right. Well, the weird thing is I actually kind of like this one. I just don't know why. I can't really explain why. I think I just like the absurdness of it, really. I mean,
you know, the thing is it's just, to me, it's another one of the it's another throwaway by Aubrey Plaza.
yeah, she has a lot of
She has
there.
a lot of really
Yeah.
she has a lot of really weird roles that she expends a lot of talent on. And the thing is she just never actually lands an actual role that she can use all that talent on.
Well,
You know?
she's one of those people that does all the independent movies, like the
Right.
zombie one, and
Right.
that had potential, but I don't think it was a great movie. But I thought she
Yeah.
was awesome in it.
I understand that. And the thing is that's kind of what bothers me is I want somebody to snap her up for a great role
Yes.
so that she can go back to these and keep doing these and not. I want her to be in a great role every once in a while because I think she's so talented, you know?
Yeah, I do too. Well, I think they misused Chris Robinson in this one.
Yeah, kind of like Lady.
Because he's a good actor, but
Right.
all he did was go, "Arr."
Yeah.
Which, how great is that movie? How
Oh.
great is that role? I'd like
Right.
to do that.
Right. Oh, Robinson is. Yeah, you know what? He's another one that is focusing so hard on every independent thing that comes his way
Yeah.
that you want him to go in and grab for the big thing. You know, I think that he would do great in a lot of the roles that John Goodman, you know, landed that were really good. But maybe those roles don't exist anymore.
You know what they should do? They should, is Roseanne still being shot? They should have,
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome?
they should have John Goodman fall in love with Chris Robinson.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
We have a new sponsor, Brown Space Films. How lucky can we be?
They have a new film they're working on, a Star Trek film, Warrior's Death. So check it out.
Please check out their website, brownspacefilms.com, and of course you can check them out on Facebook.
One thing that kept me in, though, was definitely, I really like the guy that plays Colin. I mean,
Yeah,
Jermaine,
Caller was great.
Jermaine
Yeah.
Clement and Matt Berry, those two
Yeah.
together are amazing.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know who they are, right?
Yeah. I mean, we saw them all the time in what they do in the shadows and
Yeah, but they're Flight of the Conchords.
right, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I kept thinking, oh yeah, this is so cool. And the thing is wherever you see the one, it seems like eventually the other one shows up in it.
I did like the performance. The performance is pretty interesting.
Yeah. The performance.
Yes.
Robinson did a great job on the performance.
Yeah,
he
he
really
did.
did. You know, he was. In fact, the two of them together, they were doing really well. And I love the song that they were singing. That was so damn silly.
The whole thing was ridiculous.
It was.
Do you think that that line that Mr. Danger said to his wife was that move? Do you think the movie did was scripted, or do you think he came up with that on his own? That little gyration thing he did, where he's like, "I'll see you later, won't I, sweetie?" And he did this weird like hip turn or gyration. That was the best move in the whole movie.
I gotta tell you something, man. You know what? The funny thing is to me, I thought he is trying so hard at trying so hard.
But it worked for me. I was like, yeah, he's a douchebag.
No, it did. But he was a douchebag who wasn't really a douchebag, but was trying to be a douchebag. But then there was a whole other layer of trying to be a douchebag on top of that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it was like so strong and heavy. And every once in a while, you were just like bouncing douchebag off of the wall. right? You know,
Seeing what sticks.
And seeing what sticks, you know. And the funny thing is it wasn't sticking to him,
Right?
You know, it was like you were going, yeah, but are you really?
I think that's actually when I started liking the movie more, was when you didn't see him very much, because like she goes off, and then you don't see him that much, and then things happen.
Yeah.
Trying to be vague.
Yeah.
But no, I think I give this maybe a slightly below average rating, but I felt it watchable. Of course, like comparing it to like Thanksgiving, so.
Yeah, you know, you were comparing it to Thanksgiving
3. Yes.
Yeah, 3, please. Yeah, I have to tell you that both of these kind of left me flat. And,
yeah.
You know, I still honestly there were sections of this one that I just didn't even know what to think of, you know. I didn't know what to think about. I kept thinking to myself that Aubrey Plaza I was thinking either she's trying too hard or she's not trying enough, but I wanted her trying somewhere else. That's all there was. That's all I could think of. That's all I could think of, really. You know, I just kept thinking, wow, man, it's just such a waste in a way, because she's just done so many of these totally whacked out roles. You know, have you seen the one where she plays the nun?
No.
Oh God. Yeah, no.
But really, honestly, I'll watch her in anything. I mean, that's how much I like her. I'll watch any movie she's in.
I will too. At the same time, I just want her to do a good one. That's all it is. I just.
No, I agree.
You know, I would give this like a 2.2 maybe. I
probably about the same. I'm in the same area.
The thing is I so want to see Aubrey Plaza be. She was not bad in the zombie one.
Right. No, she was good in that one. Yeah.
She was good, but you know that was a case of where she was the only good thing in it. This is a case of where there was so much wasted talent down there. I got. Do
you think she was playing herself in the zombie one? Like, I think maybe that's what it is. Like, when she's kind of being herself, like she is a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not a bad actress. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she's a bad actress.
But she's a character.
She has such charm by herself, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, she is a character, though. And you want somebody to sit in and write with. I mean, the thing is,
it's like Sacha Baron Cohen. He's crazy because he's a crazy character.
Or Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Melissa McCarthy. Yeah. There are roles that are built just for Melissa McCarthy, right? You know, and in good films too that are written well for it. You know, Aubrey Plaza just keeps putting her kind of monkey wrench of a style into anything, you know, and it's getting to where I just want somebody to write for her someday.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I don't want to see her do Hamlet or something.
Maybe Ham Hock, but not Hamlet.
Thanksgiving 4.
Yeah. Thanks. I think you got a thing there. I think
maybe.
You really do. Yeah.
Hopefully Jordan still listens to our show after that last episode.
Hopefully. if he does.
Hi, Jordan. Sorry.
We still love you.
I apologize. We totally love you.
So
that was it in a nutshell. We did a good job.
It's happened. Okay.
It's happened. That's kind of how this movie was. It's like I watched it. I was like, okay, that happened. It was watchable.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.